Hello and welcome to yet another YouTube video here on this channel. Today we are going over the best second brain apps for 2024, and we are going to get two out of the way quite quickly. The first one is Obsidian. There is no explanation needed. I haven't actually used this a lot, but I've seen other people use it. I have tried it myself and it's just simply amazing. It is one of the best, if not the best, note-taking app out there. So the first one is Obsidian. The second one is called logseq, and this is an outliner app which is sort of based off or modeled off of Obsidian, has many of the same features. There are, of course, a few differences. logseq has flashcards, it has whiteboards, it has PDF annotation, it can do task management, and so on. It just has everything, just like Obsidian does. It is basically just a great note-taking app. This is an outliner, so if you're into taking shorter notes, if you are an outline kind of person, this will probably be the best app out there for you. I can't do one of these without mentioning Notion. Notion is such a great app. It is really popular. It evolves around the databases, and you can build these beautiful dashboards inside of Notion, create different pages and different dashboards. It is easy to work with as a team as well. So if you're in a team environment, Notion will probably do the job for you. It has so many integrations. It is just an overall great app. It has some issues, one with syncing or loading. It takes a while to load, but they have made significant improvements to this lately. Actually, it came out today, so it is getting faster, but it's still a bit slow. However, it is a great app and it does everything you need to know. You need a second brain app to do. The only thing is that it has a learning curve to it, and you actually need to set up the app before you can use it. And I spent so much time building out this Notion workspace. But again, Notion is a great alternative, especially if you like working in databases. Let's cover some of the newer note-taking apps. This one is called Tana, and Tana is quite new. It is still in early access. However, it is a great looking app. It doesn't feel like early access at all. The pricing on this is yet to be determined, but they think it will end up around $100 US dollars each month. It is an outliner app where you can use the outlines to create databases like these with properties. They call them super tags, which you can configure. Another great feature of Tana, and this is definitely one to try in 2024 if you're looking for a new second brain app. Then we have heptabase, which is another new one. This comes with a daily journal page where you can jot down your to-dos. It has task management as well. It has a tag feature which actually creates databases. So your cards could become databases, but you have a huge card library, and with the card library, you can build yourself different whiteboards like this. So this app is amazing for doing a lot of stuff, but mainly for connecting different ideas. This is quite good if you are more of a visual person and you like mind maps. And your journal page can be a place where everything goes before you can move them into different whiteboards later and tag them. Another app that actually has it all. They are developing really, really fast. They came out of beta this year, and it is an amazing looking app. It does a great job at so many things, and it has all the things you would need in a note-taking app. But mostly, the most important part about this is the fact that it is visual. It is an infinite canvas where you can put all of your different note cards, and you can drag note cards around. You can connect them either with backlinks or with like this, like I've done here with arrows, but you can also show how things are linked together with backlinks as well. I'm not zooming into this because this is some of my private notes, but as you can see, you can create huge, beautiful looking whiteboards. Not that mine are beautiful looking. Reflect app is also a beautiful looking app. I don't use this anymore. That's why my notes are in read only. But this is something like Obsidian or logseq, more like Obsidian because it's tailored towards longer form writing. But it is much easier to learn. It also has AI integrated into it. You can use AI to help you write, to be a copywriter, or you can use the AI chat feature, which is new to the app, where you can actually ask your workspace question and it will give you answers based on what you have in your notes. It has a great whisper where you can talk out your notes. You can record your audio memo, and it does a great job at actually capturing what you are saying. So if you would like to speak out a lot of your notes, Reflect is your best choice. I honestly had Mem on this list, but I have decided to change Mem out with Reflect because I've been working on this list the whole year, and Reflect seems to be developing much better than Mem is. And with the new chat feature, it does many of the same things. Amplenote is another great note-taking app. It has backlinks, it has tasks, it now has a graph as well in the paid plan. But the best part about Amplenotes is the fact that you can add tasks in your notes and easily drag them into your calendar. So it evolves around the idea execution funnel, and this is a great note-taking app for people who like the GTD method. So you could take a note, write down your tasks, have a brain dump, and then schedule your tasks later. So it is great for that, but it also does a good job at taking regular notes. Then we have Milanote, which is a more visual note-taking app. So this note-taking app is a little bit different than heptabase because it does a much better job at capturing pictures, and it is really good for designers, people who work a lot with design and save a lot of images and have notes around their images. It also works great as a project manager and for teams. But this is even more visual than something like heptabase is. So again, this is best for people who work a lot with images, designs, who need to capture a lot of images. It has a web clipper that allows you to easily capture images. The mobile app is okay. It isn't as good as the web version or the desktop app, but it does a good job. It has many things to it, and honestly, it is one of the most beautiful looking apps I have ever seen. Great for people who work in design. The last app I'm going to touch on is called Anytype, and this is one of my personal note-taking apps, one of the ones I actually use every single day. It has the most beautiful graph view I have ever seen in any app. If you want to learn more about Anytype, I have a lot of videos. I have a whole playlist on Anytype and more coming quite soon. But this is sort of like Notion, but it is more private. It is local. It stores all of your files in Markdown. But it is quite similar to Notion. I would call it a blend between Notion and Obsidian. You have your databases here. You can easily export your notes, and even if you couldn't, they are stored locally as a Markdown file. So you could open it in any other app that has markdown. It looks really beautiful. It is still in a really early stage, but you can have multiple workspaces now, and it even has a calendar view now as well. But I love this graph. It is the most beautiful looking graph I have ever seen. So that's all of my favorite second brain apps for 2024. Are you using one of these already, or do you have another one you're using? Comment down below, and which one of these apps you use, or any app you use, certainly depends on the way you like to take notes and why you like to take notes. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Thank you so much for watching today's video, and I hope to see you again quite soon.